Well, hey folks, Species 7 here, and welcome back to Mars Colony Challenger. Game I did a first episode on there a few days back, and by a company called Hypercats. And last time around, we got part of our first mission done, and of course our first mission here is to get the get our life support up and running properly. So I'm going to, what is it? Oop, don't want to get rid of that actually. Ha! That's kind of funny. I don't recall ever hearing, oh yeah, mission timer up there. I don't recall ever hearing the voice chatter in the radio before. I wonder if I just have it turned up considerably louder than I normally do. But anyway, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing well. As I say, this is Hypercats Mars Colony Challenger, in which you are the first colonist to arrive and have been given a few tasks. The first of which is to try and get this place reasonably livable, i.e. get the oxygen scrubbers up and running, get the water supply going, these sort of things. Now, we have, in fact, done a fair bit of it. We've done this. We have installed our water pumps. I believe we've done the separator equipment. So now I think we are going to do this one, right? The scrubber. Okie dokie. This is our scrubber. The first thing we're going to do is click on her and click service. And we are going to install this little compressor that we brought with us. So let's do so. And again, if we get a little wrench thing, we have to adjust. If we get the gears, we have to click redo. Otherwise, it'll set itself back to the beginning. There we go. That's part one. Alright. So, now we're going to head back up. Let's say this is a rather repetitive sort of a task thing. Although, again, like I said, you also do actually get to hop in the rover and go pretty much anywhere you care to. Although you'd be a little daft to do so at the moment, because we have not yet hooked any of the gear up here that will actually supply the rover with fuel and air. So you'd be relying on your suit air and whatever the rover had on her at the moment for fuel, and no assurances that when you got back to the base, not having gotten the air system working here, that you would be able to recharge and reoxygenate your suit, or repressurize, I guess, not reoxygenate, they're the right expression. So here we go. Whoops. It's my suit. Honestly, it makes me look fat. Alright, let's get the second component in. Again, these are a little easier looking to do than they are first time around, because having done a bit of a practice round on this first one, just so I wouldn't look like a complete boob like I do in most games, it has upgraded my engineering level, which means there's less chance of these things going wrong. I remember the first time working on the scrubber, one of the components, oh, I'll tell you, it must have gone off 15 times. Yeah, this one's being a little more stubborn, but still. Considerably more. There we go. We've got that, so we need an LH filter and a scrubber unit. And then, oops, sorry, turn with the other mouse button. It's your left mouse button to look about, and then WASD will give you the normal sort of walkie functions. How are we doing here? I could kind of use a little food, but I'd like to get this scrubber up first, because it actually takes a little while to meet our goal, which was to get, I believe, 9 psi or some darn thing going on, so, or the pressure above that, or I don't know. But of course, bottom line is, what we really want to do is reach a point where we can peel our helmet off safely without having to go into the that's not the piece that I wanted, is it? In fact, it does not sound like the piece that I needed. No, none of these. I've already done the compressor. Elgin. What's that say? Radioactive. Some of these are turned round backwards. Scrubber. That was one of the things we required. Alright. Yeah, we're getting a little hungry. Other than that, we seem to be doing alright. We're not taking any damage for it, so it's not like we're starving. And as we can see, we're balancing out the air pressure. Okay. And let's throw another component in here, the scrub unit. Ooh, is it going to be a freebie? Look at that. How pro. Alright, all we need is an LH filter, and we are good on the scrubber. Nice. Oop. So, LH unit, eh? We are still good on our EVA's power and oxygen. Our temperature outside is minus 13.1. Our temperature of the suit is 13.9. A little chilly, perhaps, but I have many times woken up in the morning to find it much chillier than that in my house, so never really hurt anybody. There's the LHF filter. Perfect. This should be the last component for our scrubber. And I think as soon as we get this put in, we are going to go into our little micro living quarters there. Oops. And like I say, crack our helmet for a moment and have a little bite to eat. So let's get this last piece put in here, shall we? The LH filter. Nice. No, there's radio chatter again. You don't really hear what they're saying. It's just alright, we got everything in there. So now we can start her running up. Very cool. And we see our pressure's already coming up. 0.14, 0.15. Nice. Nitrogen's coming up a little bit. CO2 is going down. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Very, very cool. Now, I'm just going to close that off just for a little extra precaution. I'm also going to take the medical test, because if I'm going to pop my helmet, I might as well get as much done in there while I can. So if I need to take any medicines, then I'll know to take a quick run out there, because I don't think I grabbed that medical kit and put it in here. And 3 infections, that's not bad. Analyzing within normal limits, so they don't want anything out of me at the moment. Do I actually have? No. We will have to bring the medical supplies in. I do need some food. Did I bring the food in? No, I did not. Oh, yes, I did. There's MREs. I'll take one of those, please. Oh, there isn't any. I'm looking at the number. Okay, we didn't bring the food in either. Oh, no. Alright, well. We are gonna head out there and grab the food, because before I do anything else, I think we do need a bite to eat. So, let's get on with that and see what our next task is, shall we? Now, somewhere around here was some food. Oxygen. Food storage. Nice. You picked up a food pack. Now, I think this guy here... Alright, connect. Yeah, I didn't think so. You don't actually need parts here. You just need to connect all the lines to the main station. Come on. There we go. I don't want to wait till the last minute, because I imagine it takes it time to fill the tanks on your little buggy, and we do, to finish this mission off, have to go and bring a radio and something else up to a battery and something else up to a radio tower way off in the hills. There's the methane line. And let's get our power line hooked up to it. And call her a beautiful thing. Come on. Don't think about it, do it. Oh yeah. Brilliant. There we go. Fuel is on. We're out of here. Well, let's go throw our food in the freezer and then grab a bite to eat. Because as we can see down here, my user's food level is not exactly optimum. Lovely. So, we don't yet need a drink of water, but pretty soon. I like to wait till they drop below half, and you don't have to spend as much time in the facilities, as it were. Alright. Let's get back over to our fridge and load the food in. Now we can take one MRE pack. Beautiful. Let's head over here. Close that up. And let's get the room balanced out so that we can pop our suit, have our little food bar, and call her good. And PSI is good. Mix is... Eventually you reach a point where this doesn't go up or down. There we go. We can now, as you can see, they say, if you toggle Control and T, it allows you to pop your helmet. Then you can click on your meal and go eat the food. And then Control T, put our helmet back on. Perfect. Click up the power. There we are. And then, so we're not wasting air when we blow that door open, we will allow this guy to go back down. As you can see, we've got 2.1 psi in the building now, so not bad. We're still an awful long way from the right air mix though. So there we go. Emergency life support does its thing. I'm also going to charge up our suit while we're here, because we've still got quite a bit to do out there. And you've always got to watch your temperature. Like I said, anytime you pop your... Well, I guess I can't do this while that's still going on. But there we go. Now, set this back up to 13.9. 14.9. Yeah, close enough. Because as you can see, it's minus 23.1 in this little building. So, one thing that it does not do is warm the place up for you. No, it just pumps it full of air. Now, as you can see, it's getting pretty dark in here. This is where we get our water, in case I didn't show you guys last time. And because we've got our water pumps going, there's a fair bit in there. But we still don't require water. What we do require, and we're going to have a look at where we are now. Okay, we've done this, install the scrubber equipment. Next they want external fuel. Oh, we actually did that, so we did a that's cool. Just by fluke. Alright. Okay. So we now need a radioisotope heating unit and a generator from the garage. That's just by fluke. We actually did the buggy hookup in the right order. There you go. And it would appear that night has once more fallen upon Mars. So, there we go. Outside, thank you, gentlemen. Close the door. So, we need a generator and a radioisotope unit. Catalyst and SAB unit. That's not it. Medkit, radio. Compressor. L-gen. Radioactive unit, a battery. Oxygen, methane, a valve. I don't see the units they wanted us to take. I'm being a fool. Medkit. Alright, let's have a look at that again. Maybe I misread that. No, here we are. Activate the RSG-1. You will find an RHU and a generator in the garage. RHU, okay, well there's a L-gen. I guess that's some kind of generator. No, I think we might need a little bit of light. Because it's really dark and scary, man. This unit is actually behind the base. Now they do say if you find that description, although to be honest with you, they don't make it all that obvious that you can scroll down. So, RHU, a linear generator, install. They don't make it obvious you can scroll down, so a lot of people miss that extra help bit. But it does tell you pretty much everything you need to know about this game. So, or at least about your missions, I'm sorry. Alright, well that went smooth as silk. So we need something called an RHU. Alright. Then we can turn that on. No, there is no run. You do not have a sprint button. So, for those of you that find that to be a large disappointment, oh well. Okay, an RHU, huh? You ain't none of them. Compressor. Radioactive unit. Valve. Huh. Well, what am I missing here? SAB unit and catalyst. Well, hell can we not have radioisotope heating unit? Yeah, see that saboteur thing we need for that other one. So, where is it? I have actually found packs outside. There was a battery sitting outside the first time I loaded the game. Well, I don't know, guys. I can't seem to find this. That's not it, is it? Oh, that is. Well, why did they... it would really help if the anagram, the letters they used, actually kind of were the same as the name on the unit. I don't know, it might be just me. Alright, Waldo. In you go. 1 RHU. I suppose by process of elimination it pretty much had to be that. Alright, now our water's down to half, so when we get a chance we'll have to drink. Oop, gapping. Boom. Alright, we want to set this to 70. I believe is what the magic book told us, so turn it on. And it is running. Output 735, 721. See, I believe this charges up our batteries and such. So, we have accomplished that. What's left? There's that saboteur methane fuel unit. Alrighty. We need a valve, a saboteur, and a catalyst compressor. I do know where those items are. Which, like I said, pretty much would have left only that thing, so we should have figured it out. There's the catalyst. The valve's over there, facing the wrong way, and the other unit we need was right beside this, so good to go. Let's open her up. Pop inside. Lovely. Oh, and she's not too dark in here, eh? You don't have battery power and stuff forever in these places, eh? So, but I think now that we actually have the generator turned on outside, we should be okay. We should actually have some lights here, so there we go. Look at that. So this unit, I do believe, is the only thing we got left. So let's get our first unit installed, the catalyst. This thing actually breaks down this catalyst along with water that it gets from the water system, the separator unit that we put in there, and turns it into methane and, well, there you go, hydrogen, oxygen, and methane, and that gives us oxygen for our scrubber, and it gives us methane to run our little buggy on. So it's kind of cool. What does it do with the hydrogen? Well, I imagine it can strip that back down into nothing. Hydrogen's about as base an element as you're gonna get. So, I don't know, maybe our buggy's hydrogen powered. Either one would certainly work, right? You know, methane and hydrogen are both usable fuels. We certainly have the technology to use them now, so I'm sure by the time we admit we have the technology to have people building things on Mars, that that stuff won't be too hard to come by. What I really want to know is why can't I carry something in each hand? Maybe it's in case you trip, so you can put an arm out and not fall and smash your helmet open or something. Okay, you're not running, are you? No. good in there. Okay, I think if what they have is full, then they just shut down. Either that, or because these things. Oh, that might have been it. These shut off because we ran out of battery power at one point. Scrubber's still on. See, now our batteries are coming up. So, good. This is a workbench. We don't have anything to repair at the moment, though. Alright. Let's put our next part in here. The saboteur. And then 2 bits left, and we can call most of this one good. Next time around, we will hop in the rover and go find ourselves a radio tower. And that should finish Helios, our first mission. Oh, this one's being stubborn. I bet it's a redo, Nothing. Okay. Our compressor and our valve, and then we're good to go. Groovy. Oh. Now that we've got the water back up running, if I turn this on, ta-da! She goes. Perfect. Don't think we need to be using more power than absolutely necessary. Oop, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Accidentally open the airlock and go whistling out into space. That wouldn't be too good. You can't turn the light off in here. Funny. I can turn my light off. Dark. I like it better with it on, because the nights aren't exactly brilliant out here. Nice stars though, eh? Wow. Alright. We are getting down there, guys. Our little garage is starting to look a little bare, eh? Wow. Huh. Alright, compressor. We should be pros at this. This is second or third compressor we've installed now. Pretty sure. You notice there is another emergency EVA station tacked to the outside of the bunker, eh? I guess that's if you come running in from the rover after an overtly long mission and have used up all the rover's oxygen and most of what's in your suit. You can just quickly slam over there and go alrighty. Look at all these lovely green lights. I like it. Do. Service another part. Install the compressor. And it does take a long while for the air scrubber to come up to what they want. To count this as having the life support adjusted. So that went really smooth. Nice. We must be becoming quite the pro engineers. See, we can check it. We can see we're only up to 7. Well, we're up to 7.5 psi now. Oxygen at 5. 20% is normal. Our nitrogen is halfway to normal. Our CO2 has dropped from 99% to 51. So we're about halfway to our goal, all the way around. So not bad. Not bad. And when all those things do balance out, then it will be safe for us to take our suit off. Here we go. Minus 48 degrees outside. Whoa, she do get dark, or does get cold at night here, eh? Yeah, just thinking about that makes me want to adjust my temperature a little bit more. I know it uses a little more power, but now I'm cold. Oop, door is open. That's not a good habit to be in, actually. I really should close those. Because let's face it, if you ever broke something, you know, went south, dropped a screw on the floor or something, and didn't let that completely come up, yeah, can you imagine you come back and all that hard work you did on your base was for naught? Yeah, because you let all the air leak out the door. Last bit, guys. Alrighty, let's get this installed. See, from our mini-map, we landed right in the middle of some kind of big crater. I guess they do that on purpose. It seems to, you gotta have something to aim for, I think. And they like the like craters. They make good targets. Boy, this one's really giving us a hard time. Come on. Nice. Done. Okay. And that is on this guy. What if that's just a little bit of a graphics error where they don't come up all the time as showing what's in there. So yeah, as you can see, this is coming up pretty quick. Nice. Alright, well I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys. I don't want to waste power. So, I hope you enjoyed it. There will be, I guess, just one more to finish this, because we do have to, like I said, throw a couple parts in the rover and then head off to the radio station, get that running, so that when the crew's ready to join us, they can make contact. But until then, this has been Species 7. Take care of each other, and you know, this is a space-based one, not a farm-based one, so you're not going to get a chow for now. Instead, you're going to get a, well, we're all brown coats at heart, so stay shiny.